Good evening. Good evening. Today's topic is swing classes. Uh, Generally, swings are used for generating window-based application. For window-based applications, we use the concept called as swings. So in swing classes, there are multiple number of components. We learn one by one component. First component is J-frame class. So here, see here, this J-frame class is used to create a frame. So in order to create a frame, we use the class called as component called as J-frame. Uh, J-frame. Uh, See, in swings, all the components start with letter J, such as J frame, J applet, J button, J label. So every component start with letter J in swing classes. So first component is J frame class. This class is used to create a frame. So this is the program related to this J frame class. See, first of all, we have to import the swing package. Import Java X dot swing dot asterisk symbol. So this asterisk symbol indicates that we are importing all the packages related to this swing package. Now class name. We have to remember that class name and file name must be same. So this is the opening brace of the class. Again, main method, publish static void main string arguments. Without main method, you cannot execute the program. Now again, this is the opening brace of the main method. So first of all, we have to create an instance of the JFrame class. So syntax is class name, object name is equal to new class name. So class name is JFrame, object name is frame1 is equal to new JFrame. So here, see, we have written here a frame example. This will be the title for the frame. So to give title for the frame, we have to write here. The name what we have written here will be the title for this frame. Next, we have to set size for this frame class. So again, we have to call this method set size. So object name dot method name. Syntax is object name dot method name. So here object is frame1, method name is set size. See here 400 indicates the width of the frame, 500 indicates the height of the frame. So by this statement we set the size of the frame with width 400 and height 500. Now we have to make this frame visible in our output. Again, object name dot method name. Object name is frame1, method name is set visible. We have written the boolean value true. So by this statement, we can see this frame in our output. See, this is an empty frame. Title of the frame is a frame example. So what we have written here this will be this title for this frame. So this is an empty frame with the title frame example. So next program will create a frame that contain objects. So next program here this is a frame that contain two objects, label objects. So to create a label, we use a class called as Jlabel class. So Jlabel class is nothing but to display single line test. So single line read-only test. So in this program, we are adding to label components in our frame class frame. So again, we have to import this in package. Import to Java X dot string dot asterisk symbol. I already told you that asterisk symbol will include all the will import all the packages related to this string package. Now we have to uh, say here class name, opening brace of the class, and main method publish static void main string arguments. So without main method, you cannot execute the program. Again, this is the opening brace of the method. So you have to create an instance for this JFrame. Class name, object name is equal to new class name. Class name is JFrame, object name is F is equal to new JFrame. So we have written title for the frame as label example. So this will be the title for our frame. Now I am adding a component in this frame, label. So in order to add the label component in our frame, we use the class called as Jlabel class. So we have to create object for this Jlabel. In our frame, we are adding two components. So this one is the first component, first label component. This a name for this label is first label. So we have taken a class called as Jlabel class. Object name is L1. Uh, and the title for this label will be first label. Now we are going to have to set bounds for this Jlabel class. So again, we have to call the method set bounds by using the object of Jlabel class. L1 is the object of the Jlabel class. Object name dot method name. Object name is L1. Method name is set bounds. Here 50 indicates the x-axis, 50 indicates y-axis. That means x-axis and y-axis specify the position of this label component. And 100 indicates width and 30 indicates the height. So width and height indicate the size of this J label. Again, we are taking another label, adding another label in our frame with the name second label. So again, we have taken J label class with object L2. We can see the second label contains the title as a J label, second label, second label. So I have written here second label. This will be displayed in this displayed as a name for this label, second label. Now we have to set bounds for this label component. So by using the object L2, we are calling the method called as setBounds. Again, 50 indicates the x-axis, 100 indicates the y-axis, and this 100 indicates width of the second label, and 30 indicates the height of the second label. Now we have to add these two labels in our frame by using method called as add. So f dot add L1. So f is the object of the JFrame class. L1 is the object of the first label class. So f dot add L1. By this statement, we are adding the first label in our frame. Again, we have to add another label for another label. So again, we are calling the object of this JFrame class f dot add L2. F is the object of the JFrame class. L2 is the object of second label class. So f dot add L1, f dot add L2. By these two statements, we are adding these two label components in our frame. Now we have to set the size for our frame. So by using the method set size. We call this method by using the object of the JFrame class. F dot set size. So I think this 300 indicates the width of the frame and this 300 indicates the height of the frame. Now finally we have to make this frame visible in our output. So we have to write the call method is set visible by using the object of the JFrame class. F dot set visible. F is the object of the JFrame class. Method name is set visible. Boolean value is by this statement. We can see this frame as framing our output. See this title of the frame is label example. We are adding two labels, namely first label, second label in our frame. Thank you.